我30岁，单身。
I'm 30 years old, single, no boyfriend, no close girlfriends, and not many friends at all. So how am I living right now? You could say that all the happiness I feel in life comes from the fact that I can make money. Even if it's not much, even if others look down on it, sometimes it's just 10 or 20 yuan from a single order. Ever since I started making Douyin videos, I've been going out to visit shops every weekend, always working. And gradually, the friends around me became fewer and fewer. Some of my girlfriends on the surface, they don't support me, but that's fine. What hurts is that behind my back they say things like, "She's all about money now, she only cares about money." So if I want to make money, does that automatically make me shallow? Some friends just aren't friends anymore, and honestly, that's okay. Because in life, we need to let go of those relationships that hold back our growth. Sometimes it's better to just take a quiet moment to exercise, meditate, take a class, or even go make some money. Anything is better than sitting around with them, glued to our phones, eating together, pretending to be besties, and snapping a couple of fake photos. Why don't men take the initiative to pursue women anymore? These days, many men would rather stay single than take the first step. At some point, being proactive became synonymous with being pathetic, while being genuine and devoted started being seen as simping. Love at first sight is dismissed as lust, and developing feelings over time is judged as having ulterior motives. The pure love warriors that every boy once admired have now become rats crossing the street, and those who once bravely pursued love are now ridiculed as complete fools. One netizen put it this way: "It's not that I don't want to take the initiative anymore. It's just that the person truly worth my feelings hasn't appeared again." When you've once experienced that mutual love in school days, you can no longer muster interest in one-sided relationships full of demands and with no future in sight. Another netizen said, "In real life, I'm just a broke goblin, ugly as hell, and with less money in my pocket than dirt on my face. How dare I even dream of asking for a girl's youth? How can a man in poverty step into prosperity? With empty hands, how can I afford to drag down my family? I can't even guarantee a full meal. What do you expect me to offer in pursuit?" Someone else said, "Right now I'm in a state of wanting love occasionally, but constantly enjoying being single. Back then, whenever I saw a pretty girl I wanted to chase her, willing to be a simp. But now, I'd rather go fishing or biking. At least I won't get heartbroken, and I won't lose money either. They say cigarettes burn down to ash. Stories always end in sadness. But at least smoking only hurts your lungs, not your heart." On this, a so-called 5-star veteran simp named MacArthur said, "I've sealed myself in concrete for 5 years. I've had enough of being a simp in this lifetime. Whoever wants to lick can lick. But if I never meet the girl who truly loves me, I'll just stay single forever." A weekend without social plans for an older single woman looks like this. I sleep in until noon, not a single message on my phone. I want to stay at home, but I don't know who to go out with. Scrolling through my friends' posts, everyone's weekend seems so exciting, and it feels like only my life is lonely. My close friends aren't around, but even if I live alone, I still dress myself up nicely. Only by loving myself can I have the ability to love others. I did a simple touch-up and went out, and by then it was already dark. I wandered through the night market, ate whatever I wanted, ice jelly, snacks, truly so satisfying to enjoy food alone. Then I saw an old man sitting by himself, and for some reason I felt a pang of sadness, because he looked so much like my grandfather, and I'll never get to see my grandfather again. I guess I really miss him. Maybe I'll buy a goldfish and a turtle to keep me company. Being single for 5 or 10 years is really scary. What's going on with that? It's like you've taken some kind of male resistance vaccine, building antibodies against men, and now you don't find a single one pleasing to the eye. Come on, be honest with the teacher. Did you weld yourself to the bed with an electric welder? You'd rather sit there holding your phone watching empresses in the palace than bother replying to messages from strange men. People like you fall into the stubborn case category, you know. You're so independent that in the end, you almost isolate yourself completely, like an orphan. Only when you yourself suddenly feel something for a certain man can you even begin a relationship. The private message section is really interesting. A lot of guys come asking me what to do if their girlfriend is going around telling people she doesn't have a boyfriend. Honestly, bro, I have to say, maybe you just crowned yourself as her boyfriend. I've seen plenty of girls like this. They clearly have a boyfriend, yet still claim they're single, still attracting others and giving them chances. It usually comes down to two possibilities. The first one is that she's not really satisfied with you. She doesn't see marriage with you as realistic, but she's not ready to give you up either. So she keeps you around while looking for something better. That's what people mean when they say, riding a donkey while looking for a horse. And then she plays the victim, like she's the one suffering. In reality, it's just that you can't fully meet her needs. You're lacking something she really wants. Honestly, that's not even the worst kind of scummy behavior, because people are selfish by nature, and most want to keep a backup plan. The second possibility is that she's just a big-time player. Loving one person feels too tiring, she wants to love 10. She's like a salesperson. She needs more potential clients so she can enjoy more single-life benefits. She's basically investing in herself. She doesn't want much else. What she really wants is the thrill of being pursued, the fresh excitement of people loving her. So whether it's the first case or the second, my advice to you is, think carefully before you go any further. Why can't this girl find a partner? Because she wants someone tall and also handsome, preferably honest but with a little bit of bad boy edge. He should have some money, but not just some, a little extra on top. He should be able to take her traveling anywhere, but never be annoying, not even a little. He should know how to dress well and look stylish, always clean and neat, but at the same time know how to cook a little. Even if he looks fair and clean, he still needs to have a bit of manliness. She hopes he has good social connections, but when he's at home, he should look honest, though not dull or clumsy. She doesn't want him to be too bold, but when facing problems he can't be a coward. He can look a bit street smart, but not actually be from the streets. His looks should be as handsome as Eddie Peng, his appearance should carry a bit of the bad boy vibe like Zhu Yan, and he should be as dependable and always available as he can. He should accept her emotions, calm her temper, and respect her thoughts. If he's ugly, forget it. If he's short, forget it. If he doesn't show respect, forget it. If he's not serious, definitely forget it. If he's addicted to video games, forget it. If he's full of negative energy, forget it. If he's too busy to spend time with her, forget it. If he's too idle and unambitious, forget it. Anyway, her friends aren't in a rush, so she's not in a rush either. Even if she does find this perfect man, only then will she consider dating. I've been single for so many years, and there's one thing that really bothers me. Why do so many people think being single is such a pitiful thing? Every time I tell someone I'm single, there's always someone who says, "It's okay, don't worry, you just haven't met the right person yet, you'll definitely meet them in the future." They always show a sense of pity about me being single. As if only when you date, only when you get married, your life becomes complete. But I find that very strange. I'm living just fine on my own, I'm very happy by myself. I earn my own money and spend it however I want. I do whatever I feel like and no one restricts me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not rejecting the idea of dating. When people around me fall in love, get married, or have kids, I sincerely give them my blessings. I believe everyone has their own way of living. A single person has the joy of being single, and two people have the joy of being together. Before I had a boyfriend, I was also living perfectly well. It's all just personal choice. Being single doesn't mean my life is somehow incomplete, but people always look at single individuals with sympathy. No one ever says it the other way around. Next time someone asks me, I'll ask them back. "Oh, you're in a relationship. That's really unfortunate. You can't even arrange your own time freely, you have to report everything to someone else." And then I'll say, "It's okay, don't worry. You'll eventually have the freedom you want." Because in the end, relationships often end in breakups anyway.